In the quiet village of Ravenscroft, there was an old house no one wanted to buy. Dusty, abandoned, and surrounded by twisted, gnarled trees, it had a reputation that made even the bravest avoid it. Rumors spoke of strange noises, shadowy figures, and a mirror in the attic that held more than just reflections. She made her way up the winding staircase to the attic, the place that held the heart of the legend. There, she found it, an ornate, full-length mirror with a gilded frame covered in a heavy cloth. When she pulled it away, the mirror revealed more than just her reflection. It was like looking into a window of another world. Her reflection stood in a room identical to the attic, but brighter, cleaner, and with something unsettlingly off. Her double smiled, though Amelia hadn't. Then the reflection stepped back, and another figure appeared, a shadowy, gaunt man with hollow eyes and a sinister grin. He reached out from behind the mirror. Amelia, long fingers stretching toward the glass. Suddenly, the attic grew colder. Amelia tried to step back, but her feet wouldn't move. Her reflection now mimicked her fear, eyes wide, mouth open in a silent scream. The shadowy figure's hand pressed against the inside of the glass, and the mirror rippled like water. Amelia's breath caught. Her reflection's hand mirrored the shadow's movement, but her own hands were still at her sides. A cold realization slithered down her spine. She wasn't controlling her reflection anymore. The shadowy man stepped forward, merging with mirror Amelia. They raised their hand in unison, pressed it against the glass, and smiled. A wide, hollow smile that stretched too far. Tap, tap, tap. The sound echoed through the attic. Amelia looked down. The fingertips of the shadow figure were pressing through the glass, making it bulge outward. Cracks spread across the mirror's surface like spiderwebs. She turned to run, but the door slammed shut. The attic filled with whispers, each word unintelligible yet suffocating. She spun back to the mirror just as it shattered. The shadow figure stood where the mirror had been, eyes like bottomless voids. It stepped toward her, and she screamed as darkness swallowed the room. When the townsfolk found the house the next morning, the attic was empty except for one thing: a mirror, perfectly intact, with Amelia's pale face trapped behind the glass. Her eyes darted around, desperate, silently screaming. They say if you visit the house on a moonless night, you can see her in the reflection. And if you listen closely, you might hear the whisper of a shadow, waiting for someone to take her place.